The following video is brought to you by Knockout Artist Clothing Company. They are the official title fight sponsor of the very first title fight ever at 559 Fights between Matt Perez and Alex Valencia. Visit their booth at 559 Fights on June 13th at Club Eva, or visit them online at www.officialkoa.com. And don't forget, tell them Mott sent you.
It's Cage Radio. Been quite some motherfucking time since I've done a video blog. Trying to make a fucking comeback. I'm like kind of like herpes. You think I'm gone and BAM! I'm back. Alright? So, 559 Fights coming to Fresno. My hometown, born and raised in this motherfucker. Pretty excited about that. We got a poker tournament and the first ever title fight in 559 Fights history. And guess who's holding the belt? It's me, motherfucker! That's right. I hold the fucking belt right now. So, quick shout out to Knockout Artist. Alright? They are our sponsor of said belt. This fucking belt is sick, okay? This motherfucker has AIDS. It's that sick, okay? Sick ass belt. Iced tea. For those of you scoring at home. Alright? I got to thank Christopher Cox for my dope-ass San Francisco Giants ring. I got to throw up my Cage Radio gang sign. CR, bitch. Now what? Alright. Lots of shit going on. Obviously, 559 Fights is with the first title fight and whatnot is coming up. We got a poker tournament coming up. Ian Uncle Creepy McCall will be in the building, as well as Francisco Cisco Rivera. Both will be at the poker tournament, participating in the poker tournament. I'm going to tell you guys right now, y'all motherfuckers ain't going to win. This motherfucker right here, I'm getting the fucking Skrilla, alright? The Skrilla in Manila, alright? I will be playing in the poker tournament. I do a show, as some of you know, and some of you could give a fuck about, called the Best Damn MMA Show, period. It is Wednesday nights. It is live at 6 o'clock. Next week, I am going to be doing that shit on the road. We've been having shitloads of issues with Blog Talk Radio. I just got off the phone with one of their reps. Killed. Verbally assassinated. Had nothing for me. Trying to feed me some bullshit, but I wasn't having it. Put her on smash mode, and basically the supervisor of the supervisor of the supervisor will be calling me on Monday to try to reel us back in the boat, because they can see that the fucking numbers keep growing and growing and growing and growing. It's not like the show is getting less viewers. It's getting fucking, or listeners in this case, it's getting more. And tonight, I did not get to have all the in-depth questions and whatnot I wanted to have with Dan the Beast Severin. As you may or may not know, I've been watching the UFC since its onset. I saw the very first WEC out at the Taji Palace, and as a matter of fact, Dan the Beast Severin was the main event for that show. So I had a bunch of questions that I had lined up, but I was preoccupied trying to fucking chat with this fucking cunt truffle on the fucking blog talk deal, and I had to fucking pass it off to Brill and then to Jeff. I didn't even get to ask the question that I wanted to ask, which I'm sure nobody in the entire world has ever asked Dan the Beast. But hypothetically, I wanted to know, if Dan's mustache walked into a bar, ran into Don Fry's mustache, the two exchanged words, who would win that fight and how would it end? Okay? And that's what I will get to the next time I have the opportunity to talk to Dan the Beast Severin. And trust me, I will clear out a lot more time than just 20 minutes to talk to Dan the Beast. That could be an entire hour show with just Dan the Beast. Like, I'm sure that dude's got story after story after story that he could tell us. And we will definitely make that happen. And if it's on Block Talk Radio, yippee-ki-yay. If it's not, I'm out actively searching. Now, I know a little bit about computers. I'm not the most, technologically advanced motherfucker in the world, but at the same time, I'm not the least. So I'm looking at a couple of platforms that allegedly I can do the shit myself. And if you know anything about John Motzenbacher, I do like to do stuff by myself. That didn't even sound right, did it? Okay, fucking ignore all that. Anyway, as an only child and a guy that runs Cage Radio as a one-man army, shit is right up my alley. I'll definitely be working on it. I have Jeff, the Meat Curtain Yurton, on the other line, and I will definitely get back to you in a few minutes. But right now I'm doing a fucking video blog. Oh, and then while I still have it in the radar, let me see if I can pull this up for you guys. My man Big Trip, who I guess works for FU News. As you guys heard the news, Ironshin Media has been taken down. And I don't know if you can read the red writing there, but it says, "Good night now!" So, basically, Big Trip with the sick graphic to basically throw dirt on Ironshin Media. So I have no idea what the hell happened to their website. They threatened Brill. They talk shit about Mad Mike Gonzalez. They fucking absolutely fucking verbally castrated my boy, the project. So they talk shit on my fucking website and myself, which I'm cool with that. If you were doing anything worth a shit, then I could talk shit about you. But you guys are a bunch of fucking cunt truffles. So fuck you. Suck a bag of dicks. War Raider Nation. War San Francisco Giants. For guys like Juan Ramirez that are fucking A's fans, yeah, you fucking swept us and all that shit. But rings, bitches, okay? Rings. 2 rings, last 3 years. What's the word I'm looking for? Next! Okay, so that's pretty much all I got on that. Juan Ramirez, don't fucking beat me up. That's all I ask. That's what fuck the A's. You and I, Raider fans, you would fucking absolutely kick my ass out of my mouth. I already fucking know that, alright? Now, I've been kind of silent on the whole thing, but I really don't give a fuck anymore because I'm not going to be PC. I don't give a shit. So Jason Weiner, up-and-comers, failed to pay a bunch of the fighters and whatnot. They did not get their paychecks. Still, some of them did get some form of cash. I don't know who's been compensated, who's not been compensated, partially compensated. The fact is that I confirmed it with the California State Athletic Commission, and they absolutely 100% are fielding calls from various managers and fighters about not being paid. You'd think it would be bad not to be paid, but if they cash his bond, allegedly that's a 4 to 6 month process that the fighters won't be getting paid either. So hopefully Weiner can get that shit all ironed out and whatnot, but it's not good for MMA. It's definitely not good for local MMA. What can I say other than that? Pay your fighters. Don't be a piece of shit. That's just fucking garbage. I know you and I don't like one another, and that's okay with me. Like, that's no secret and whatnot. You don't have to pretend to like me. I won't pretend to like you. And that'll be that. So, Mr. Taters is in the building. Say hello to the people at home. You just wanted to come say hi? Okay. You can't be up in my lap. I'm trying to do a video blog right here. You don't care? You don't care? Okay. Well, you can be on the show too. Because you're named after Jack Tatum, greatest Raider of all time. All right. So Mr. Taters is on the podcast with me. Is that correct, Tater Man? All right. So he's trying to climb up in my lap and whatnot because he thinks he's the world's largest lap dog. And he might be. But 559 Fights, all I wanted to say is come out, support, meet some of the great people and whatnot. Hello, Tater Man. There is a pre-party, okay? So the weigh-ins start at 10 o'clock at Me and Ed's Victory Grill. There's a pre-party that starts at noon. What the hell's the pre-party about? Well, it's about Famous Vodka. Famous Vodka is sponsoring the pre-party. And basically, here's the deal. You can go wait over in line, to get your general admission entry into Club Eva on fight night. Stand in the sun, wait in line, be the first in line, all that good shit. Or You come over to me and Ed's Victory Grill and throw back some frosty beverages, whether that be some awesome famous vodka or icy cold beer or whatever the beverage of your choice is. I will be drinking iced tea. When you come over to our party, you will have the opportunity to enter into a drawing to win some free tickets. We'll be giving some tickets away. I'll be selling tickets at the event. But first and foremost, if you buy a beverage from the bar, you're going to get a wristband, a famous vodka wristband. That wristband will get you into a shorter line. It will get you into the VIP area. The VIP area has a separate entrance, much shorter line. You don't have to wait in line if you come get the wristband. So basically, it'll be saving your place in line. You can come get shitty with us, walk right into the event, boom, done deal, okay? You'll get into the event in a shorter line. You don't have to wait around in line. And you'll get a chance to meet Uncle Creepy and Cisco Rivera over at our event. I don't know if the ring card girls will be there, but I'm going to assume that both ring card girls are probably going to be at the pre-party, and to say that they won't be drinking would probably be a big fat lie, because I know KB and Lauren like to imbibe a few. You know, this is an adult event. That's another thing. Sorry, kids. You will not be allowed to come to this particular event. We are working on a couple of ways that we can get the kids to the fights. You will not be able to go into the bar, but you will be able to watch the fights on a closed circuit setup that we're working on. Not for the first event that we're doing. Maybe in September, something in the works. We'll see how we can work that out. So Wednesday night, 500 Club, come out, Uncle Creepy, Cisco Rivera, the underdog Casey Olsen, and maybe some other fighters and whatnot will be there. I will be there. I will be doing the show live, either from there. I called there. They said their Wi-Fi is kind of suspect, so we'll see if that works out. If not, I will be at a Starbucks so I can run the board and do all of that shit, and hopefully Blog Talk Radio will have pulled their head out of their ass at that point, or I will have set up something on either the Apple laptop or the fucking PC laptop. I have both. Most of this programming software and whatnot doesn't work on the Macintosh, but it does work on a PC. And I do own one PC, and I fucking hate PCs. So fuck you, Bill Gates. You make a garbage product. Pretty much all I got. Be sure to come out. Check out the first title fight ever in 559 Fights history. History. Dope-ass belt. Don't hate. This shit is 10 to 12 pounds. I don't know. I'll have to get on the scale and see exactly, but it's a heavy motherfucker. I've never, other than the Tachi Palace belt or the WEC belt that Papi Martinez had, there's nothing that even weighs even close to that shit. Nothing. Zero. So, fired up about it. 559 Fights. Touching down in Fresno, California. Jason Weiner, pay your fucking fighters. I think that's pretty much all I got. I'm going to try to start doing the video blogs at least once a week. We'll see how that works out. I've said that shit in the past, and it never fucking works out. But I'm definitely going to make the effort to do it. And I've got some other stuff on the back burner that's cooking for Cage Radio. There's allegedly some business plans being put together to try to get Cage Radio up into the upper echelon of MMA media sites. Me, I could give a fuck. If you let me come to your show and sit cage side, I'm good with that. Never did this for the money. Don't give a fuck about the money. Got plenty of other jobs that give me the money, okay? So, I think that's pretty much all the babbling I'm going to do for this specific episode of my return video blog. For everybody at the show, that'd be Ace Dog, Mr. Taters, commonly referred to as Tatum, and Harley Dog, who's somewhere in the living room right now trying to fucking kill people that are walking by the lab. As always, good night now!